Hey guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to take it up a notch today. Instead of just completing a frequency table, we're now going to use those tables to construct histograms. So we're going to need those tables in order to actually get those histograms down. That's where they're all connected. So here we go. I'm going to lead you through it. The first thing you need to know when constructing a histogram is that your first interval, if it's not close to zero, like here, this guy is 41 to 50, you're going to need something called a zigzag or a break. So it looks like this. And it's usually only 2 boxes in length. What it's doing, it's sort of like squishing the interval or pulling it closer to zero, so we don't waste space. And also each interval needs to be the equal in length in boxes, which means it has to have the same amount of boxes to represent each. You're not going to have some intervals 4 boxes in length and then some in 2 and then some 5. It's got to be uniform. That's really important, especially like in a number line in math. There should be no gaps between the bars. It's not a bar graph, it's a histogram. And the scale for the vertical frequency should also be able to include all frequency. So from here, from 0 to 9. So our highest number should be 9. And we have to remember to include all the labels for our axes and title our graph. Okay, so make sure you have this down and pause the video to get it. And now we're going to actually go through it. So first thing you're going to look at is you're going to title the graph. It's going to say Mrs. Clancy's first period quarter. Oops, that's spelled wrong. Quarter. Quarter averages. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to label the axes. So our y-axis is going to be frequency. This is going to be our y, which is here. This is going to be our x, which is here, our intervals. Okay? So make sure you copy this down. It's important to get those labels down, okay? So pause the video and copy it down. Now the next thing is we're actually going to have to construct it. So first things first is, I said it before, this does not start at 0. So here's where 0 is, and we're going to put a 0 there. And we're going to use a break. A break is just a little zigzag for like 2 boxes. Now the next thing is we need to span 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 intervals across this many boxes. So your goal is to count how many boxes there are and see if we can divide it up amongst 6 intervals. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We got to 10. 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 boxes. So if we have 6 intervals and we need to incorporate, divide up equally by 18 to 19 boxes, we're going to say that each interval is going to be able to be fit between 3 boxes. That would give us enough room and space to incorporate it. So what I did is I just sectioned off every 3 boxes. I put a line, and that line is where we're going to write our intervals. So the first one's 41 to 50. Do you notice it's in between the space and not on the line? This one's 51 to 60. This one's 61 to 70. This one's 71 to 80. 81 to 90. And 91 to 100. Now, it's okay to have some left over, but you don't want too much left over. You want to spread it out so you can see a nice big histogram. Now, the next thing is our frequency. Our frequency goes from 0 to 9. So we're going to see if we can fit it, go by ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we could go by ones because we could fit up to 10. So we're just, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to write 5 here just because my pen is so fat. It's going to be so messy. And then I'm going to do 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I'm going to put 10 here. You can label every single one of those lines, but because my pen is so fat, I don't want to do it. All right, and the last part of constructing a histogram is just actually making the boxes. So for the first interval, 41 to 50, I'm only going to go up one box. So I'm going to go one up, and then 3 over to the length of our histogram. And you can color it in if you want, make it look pretty. I'm going to change the color now. Next box is going to be purple. Next box I don't have any. I'm going to skip over it because there's 0. So now I'm going to do this one in purple. 61 to 70 is going to go up to 1. And again, it expands 3 boxes over. Now I'm going to do the next one in red. Actually, I'll do it in green. All right, and the next one goes up 5 boxes. So I'm going to count up 5 boxes over 3 and then down. Now remember, they have to be connected, and I'm going to color it in, make it look pretty. All right. And then the next one goes up to 6, so I'm going to do this in pink. I'm going to go up 1 more than this guy and then down. Color it in to the best of your ability. And then the last one is going to go up to 9. And that one I'm going to do in orange. Oops, that didn't go to orange. So I'm going to go all the way up to 9 and then down and color it in. Now you could keep the boxes empty. You can color them in. It doesn't matter, but it's just a matter of knowing how high to go and make sure all the boxes or the bars are connected and that they're equal in length. They're all 3 bars across. And that is the biggest deal for this, is that you make them what we call uniform. All right, so that's how you construct a histogram. So pause the video, make sure you have all this down. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go on to Delta Math. So I connected you to a histogram link where you're going to practice constructing histograms, 5 questions. If you have any questions or concerns, just email me, okay? And that's what's due for today. Good luck, and email me if you have questions.